Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Talk in English on PTS.
Get ready to learn something new. My name's Andrea.
And my name is Gabe, and this week we're going to learn how to talk about getting around on a subway or on the MRT. Now first, let's look at some key words. The first word is world. World. The world is a really big place.
Our next keyword is subway. Subway. Alice takes the subway to work every day.
Building. Building. There are many businesses in this tall building.
Expensive. Expensive. Your coat costs $300? That's expensive.
Ride. Ride. Can you give me a ride to school?
Can you say these keywords with us again? The first one is world. World.
Subway. Subway.
Building. Building.
Expensive. Expensive.
Ride. Ride.
Okay, everybody, listen up for these words in today's lesson. And now let's go and see what today's mission will be. Eddie?
Yeah. Hey, Gabe.
Yeah.
After work, can I get a ride with you?
Eddie, you want to get a ride with me?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah. Oh, I need a ride back to my home.
Oh, okay. Sure, I can give you a ride.
Do you have a car?
No, I don't have a car, but you can ride on my back. Anyway, do you have the mission for today?
Oh, okay. Yeah. What can Sarah write a report about?
What can Sarah write a report about?
Well, let's listen for the answer in today's lesson as we go there right now. Hi, Sarah. Are you watching World Traveler?
Yes. Today's show is about subways around the world.
Oh, which one are they talking about now?
They are talking about the Paris subway.
What are they saying about it?
Paris's subway is more than 100 years old.
Wow, that's old.
Yes, it is.
Hey, so Andrea, what are they saying about Paris's subway?
Well, they say that Paris's subway is over 100 years old.
That is very old. And we see here that Max and Sarah are talking about something that they're watching on World Traveler, a great TV show. Let's look at this great keyword. The word is world. Say it with me again. World. The world is where we live. There are many countries in the world. There is a lot of land and a lot of water in the world.
That's right, and people like to travel around the world to go to many different places. Now, Gabe, if you could travel to any place in the world, where would you like to go?
That's a good question. If I could go anywhere in the world, I would go to Ecuador. Ecuador. I've wanted to go to Ecuador for a long time. I want to go to that part of the world.
Well, that is an interesting part of the world to visit, Gabe.
Well, where would you visit in this big world?
You know, I would love to visit Australia. I've always wanted to go to that part of the world.
Well, if you can't go to Australia, then maybe you can watch it sometime on World Traveler. We see that Sarah and Max are watching World Traveler, and the show is about subways. Let's look at this word, subway. Say it with me again, subway. A subway is like a train inside of a city, a subway.
Right. Sub means under. So it is a train that is underground. The MRT is a subway.
Yes, the MRT is a kind of subway. Now, sub means under, but not all subways go underground all the time. Sometimes a subway also goes on the ground or above the ground.
That is true. There are all different kinds of subways around the world.
Is the Paris subway good?
Yes, it's convenient. Every building in the city is close to a subway station.
That's great. Is it expensive?
I don't know. One ride costs 1.40 euros.
That's not bad. That's about $2.
Oh, they're talking about Tokyo's subway now.
Well, this is interesting. Now we're talking about the subway in Tokyo. We're learning a lot from this show, World Traveler. We find out something interesting about the subway in Paris. Now, Gabe, what was that?
Well, all of the buildings in Paris are close to a subway station. So the subway must be very large, or it must go for many miles.
Yes, that's very convenient if every building is close to a station. Our keyword is building. Building. A building is a place with many floors. A building can be a place where people live, or there can also be office buildings.
And you can have big buildings, you can have small buildings, you can have a building that is expensive to live in, or a building that is very cheap. But like Andrea said, a building has many floors, and one building that we have learned about recently is the Type A 101 building.
That is true. Gabe, you also said another keyword earlier. Let's learn it together. It is expensive. Expensive. If something is expensive, that means it costs a lot of money.
And you know what? I really love to eat nice food. Sometimes I like to eat expensive food, but I can't really eat it that often because it is expensive. It does cost a lot of money.
That is true. Well, the subway in Paris is not very expensive. It's not bad. We learned that each ride costs 1.40 euros. Now, what is a ride? Well, friends, that is our keyword. Let's learn it together. Ride. Ride. A ride is a time that you are sitting on something that is moving. When you're on the subway, you are taking a ride.
And if someone drives you in a car somewhere, you can say, that was a long ride, or that ride was scary, or thank you for driving. That was a comfortable ride.
And if you want a ride from someone, you can ask them, hey, can you give me a ride?
Wow, the Tokyo subway is nice. They have 282 stations, and the trains are really clean.
Yes. Now I am wondering about other cities' subways.
Go on the internet. You can read more about subways around the world.
Then I can write a report about them.
Good idea. Good idea. Max sounds like such a nice brother. He really wants to encourage Sarah. So he says, good idea. Well, hey, Andrea, what does he say good idea about?
Well, he says good idea about the report she wants to write.
Hey, that sounds like the answer to our mission. The mission is, what can Sarah write a report about?
What can Sarah write a report about? Well, Sarah can write a report about subways around the world.
Hey, that sounds like a good idea. It is a good idea, as Max says. Well, earlier in this conversation, Max says that the trains are really clean, and Sarah wants to find out about more subways. She says she is wondering about subways around the world. This is a good phrase, to wonder about something. That means to think about it.
That's right. You can say, I'm wondering about animals in Africa.
Or, I'm wondering about your family. How are they doing? Is everybody okay? I'm wondering about them.
You can say, I'm wondering about your plans for next year. Do you have any plans you want to share?
Word power.
It's time for Word Power. This week we are talking about taking a taxi. Here comes one now. Taxi! A taxi is a car. It takes you places you want to go quickly. Most taxis are yellow. You need to pay to ride in a taxi. 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 A driver drives a taxi. Tell the driver where you want to go. He or she will take you there. Driver. Driver. When you get into the taxi, the driver turns on the meter. The meter is a small box near the driver. It shows how much the ride costs. Meter. Meter. You made it! Now you have to pay the taxi fare. Look at the meter to see how much the ride costs. Fare. Fare. Sometimes you need a receipt. It shows how much money you paid. You ask for a receipt from the driver after the ride. Receipt. Receipt. Thanks to the taxi, we are on time. Remember these words when you take a taxi, and you will have word power.
Conversation replay.
Hi, Sarah. Are you watching World Traveler?
Yes, today's show is about subways around the world.
Oh, which one are they talking about now?
They're talking about the Paris subway.
What are they saying about it?
Paris's subway is more than 100 years old.
Wow, that's old.
Yes, it is.
Is the Paris subway good?
Yes, it's convenient. Every building in the city is close to a subway station.
That's great. Is it expensive?
I don't know. One ride costs 1.40 euros.
That's not bad. That's about $2.
Oh, they're talking about Tokyo's subway now.
Wow, the Tokyo subway is nice. They have 282 stations, and the trains are really clean.
Yes. Now I am wondering about other cities' subways.
Go on the internet. You can read more about subways around the world.
Then I can write a report about them.
Good idea.
Calendar phrase.
Andrea, where is it? Where is the bus stop? Where is the bus stop?
Gabe,
I can't find it.
the bus stop is not in here. It's outside.
The bus stop is outside?
Yes.
I'm gonna go find the bus stop.
Well, wait. Where is our calendar phrase?
Oh, right. Let's teach the calendar phrase.
Yes.
Okay. The phrase today is, where is the bus stop?
Where is the bus stop?
If you're looking for the place where you need to wait for the bus, then you're looking for the bus stop. You might ask somebody, hey, where's the bus stop?
A bus is a good source of transportation. It's a good way to get around. And if you want to take the bus, first go to the bus stop.
That's right. Well, now let's first go to see the calendar phrase skit and see what we can learn from it.
Where is the bus stop?
Where is the bus stop? John, where is the bus stop?
Which bus stop?
The 208 bus stop. Where is the bus stop?
It's down the street.
Okay, thanks. Wait, I forgot. Where is the bus stop again?
Down the street.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Where's the bus stop?
Where is the bus stop?
Hey everybody, you know what time it is right now? That's right. It's time for the question of the day, the QOD with Eddie. Eddie?
Okay. Do you use a subway? Why or why not?
Do you use a subway? Why or why not?
Yes, I often use the subway. It's a great way to get around.
Yes, it is. And there are many things that you can see on a subway. It's very convenient. Hey, everybody, we want to thank you for joining us here on Let's Talk
In English on PTS.
where learning English can be fun. We want to thank you for joining us and have a great afternoon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, day, night.
Or morning?